Making up the raglan sleeve shirt dress. This is part 2. Top stitching makes all the difference to the finish. Now we can join the sleeve and side seams in one go, from cuff to hemline. I have overlocked the seam allowances together and pressed the seam towards the back. I have joined the seam of the cuff facings and finished the unnotched edge with overlocking. Make sure you get the correct facing for each sleeve. If the seam and the notches line up, you are okay. Pin and baste. Machine all the way around. Trim, turn through and press. Top stitching from the right side holds the facing in place. A sleeve board is one of the most useful accessories. So 2 rows of top stitching, one along the edge and one at the top of the facing. As I mentioned before, a width guide attached to your machine foot is so useful for, as in this case, for matching a parallel line. Sew the hem in the normal way with the button bands out of the way. Once the hem is stitched and pressed, trim the excess from the button bands. Fold up the button band seam allowance like so. Pin and baste in place. Continue the previous top stitching down the sides and along the button band and along the bottom of the button band. I have a neat finish at the ends of the button bands. Lastly, buttons and buttonholes. See my website for stockists of these lovely shell buttons. One button centrally on the yoke. Then space them every 12 centimeters or 4 inches or so. For the buttonholes, follow the sewing machine's guidance. Test buttonholes a few times on spare fabric. Try to place them so they are equally distant from the waistline. Try on your dress or get the waistline from the pattern. This is the second time I've made up this pattern using chambray. Check my website for the stockist. All we need now is a self belt. Using spare fabric, cut a strip about 9 centimeters or 3.5 inches wide and 9 centimeters or 35 inches or so in length. You will probably need to piece it. Iron on a strip of interfacing about 3 centimeters or 1¼ inches wide. Machine down the length and across one end. Turn through using whatever is handy. Press flat and top stitch along both edges and ends. I hope you enjoy making up this pattern. Easy download and assembly from AngelaCain.com. Sewing patterns, pattern cutting, and sewing tutorials. Subscribe to my channel to be kept up to date. Thank you very much for watching this video.